Right, hello everybody. Welcome back to June plot tour. It's a bit late in June, but if I don't do it soon, June will be over. And yeah, sorry I'm chucking out a lot of videos, but there's just a lot going on. And I want to try and remember it all and learn from my mistakes. And I enjoy reading your comments and learning from your comments. Right, let's get on. As you can see, the living willow hedge has now actually become an arch. Managed to tie it together, and yeah, I love it. We got sweet peas growing up here now. I must pickle these in a minute so they don't go to seed. So that's the living willow arch in all its glory. Yeah, there's a video on that. I videoed everything. Oh, I'm so enjoying this gardening lark. Right, onward. What have we got going on? We have got IBC full of rainwater. So far, all I've used is rainwater to water this place. And to move it around, I'm using this Bosch pump. I won't go into that now, but it's brilliant. I'll do a video on that. Fantastic. Right, moving up the plot, what have we got going on outside? We have got the roughest bit of ground in the world that I'm trying to improve. There's a video coming up on what I've done to that. That's just some of the stones and rubbish I've dug out already. We have got 4 varieties of second early potatoes. I've been picking the flowers off almost before they come flowers, so hopefully they'll be ready for the garden show, which is, well, they will be ready for the garden show because it's the end of July. So they've done really well. In here we have got some random peas, which had all the tops nipped off, I'm guessing by the bunny rabbits, but hence the weird orange netting around them. So, but they seem to be all right since then. Right, let's progress around to the outside bed. And in here, we've got all the onions. And of course, star of the show, our onions were trying to grow the giant ones. So that's the biggest ones there, looking lovely. Moving on to the middle part, we've got our peas. Really pleased with them. I mean, we have got a massive amount of peas growing now. We've recently had a lot of rain, which has helped them get on. We have got lettuce, random potato, 2 random tomato plants that I thought I'd just try them outside and see how they got on outside compared to in the polytunnel. We've got our leeks there, just acclimatizing. They'll be going out soon. Now, sweet corn. I'm doing a little experiment. I got sweet corn outside and I've got sweet corn in the tunnel. And so far, it's a no contest. I mean, look at these. Some of them are looking pretty rough, to be honest. I have found a few things nibbling on the bottom, but I've dealt with them. Beetroot. How pathetic are they? I just can't get beetroot to germinate nicely this year. Got another row of peas there. These are fine. They're coming away on. We've got the last bit of the bed. That's going to be where the leeks go. In there. And at the end, I'm trying to experiment with carrots in the carrot bed. I got a video coming of that, funnily enough. Right, but the biggest change since the last one, look at this beauty. I just love this tunnel. My first tunnel's 14 by 30 polytunnel. I've waited so long to get it, and I'm just over the moon with it. I really am. Not quite finished yet. It's always the way in it. You just need to get on and get it finished, but I've been too busy growing things. Like, you know, this side has got to have the sheeting sorted and the wood chip put up. I have finished one side, to be fair. We like to be fair. So that's one side of it going up through, and this model, or the extras I had in this one, is the ventilation mesh with the plastic screen inside, so I can really control the ventilation, which is brilliant. All right, let's go in and have a look, shall us? Dun dun dun. Watering cans. My amazing fold-up table. I have just completed one lot of staging up one side. That's 10 foot of staging there, and that's going to be permanently there. The rest of it up there, I'm going to make that so I can take it off and put it back on, so I can, depends what I want to do with the space. Right, we've got some runner bean plant just coming through. We've got the cucumber, 2 cucumber plants there, just strung up, looking nice. Now, I'll hold my hand up. I was kicking off about transplanting all my marigolds. Didn't think they'd survive, threw a pissy fit. But thanks to the advice you gave me of getting them well watered, giving them some shade netting, every single one survived and looking really nice, to be honest. So I'm over the moon with that. Thanks very much, everybody who suggested that. Tomato plants going up through. Tomato plants, aren't they? I might have messed up with some of these because, stupidly, I think some of these are like ones that should be in hanging baskets, but whatever. They're starting to produce tomatoes. Look at that. Ha! Loving it. And of course I got from Microlite down around the bottom. And well, you can see now about my screen. I've got it rolled up just about 3 inches, 4 inches, just letting in a lovely little breeze, keeping everything happy. More tomato plants, more tomato plants. Over here, random onions, just see how they do in the 7-litre pots. I've built a little shade netting box because I was struggling to get things to germinate, and I still am to a degree, but I've got a few flowers there, cornflowers and cosmos and petunias. Lobelias didn't make it, but I'm trying another lot of them at home. And I've just put in some cauliflower and a few more lettuce for progressions. Right, a few more random onions. I just left them in the little pots to see what happens to them. We got some sunflowers, the strawberries, flowering lovely. A lot of it are turning to fruit now, just in the 1-litre pots, looking lovely. Now, let's go back to here, because the middle bed has got the sweet corn in it as well. And look at those. I mean, I'm properly pleased with them. And I think being in the middle of the tunnel with the big wide double doors, we should get enough wind to pollinate them. A few more random onions. They're in 14cm pots just to see how they get on. Then we've got some, what have we got in here? Broccoli and red cabbage. And, oh, pumpkins. Did you see me pumpkin video? Haha, I love making that one. So we have got the raised bed made in the middle now. That one's 4 foot wide and 20 foot long. This side, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, as things progress, no doubt I'll figure out the best way to utilize this space, whether to use it, you know, I could make another bed underneath the staging, or I could just put it all down to wood chip and put pots on top. I'm a bit unsure. Still got to finish that bit anyway. That's it. That's the tunnel. Best thing I ever did buying this. Absolutely love it. Oh, look at this beauty. This is the potting tray I got off Marketplace. It's fantastic. Big area to put stuff in. It's got the mesh at one end, so you can put your pots on and everything falls through. It's got a little shelf above it for all my bits and pieces, all my squishers, and my diary. That's one thing that I found really useful, especially to me who've got a really bad memory. Writing stuff in your diary so you can look back on, see what worked, what didn't. So that's that tunnel. Do you want to go and look at the Out Sunny tunnel? Do you really? All right then. Right, well, on the way to the Out Sunny tunnel, I'll just show you these, because I picked these up from the local dump, and I can utilize these for even more water storage, and a nice big open top ones so I can dip watering cans in. Yeah, they got a few holes in them, but I can sort that, and I might do a video on how to sort that, because I use a product that's just brilliant. Right, let's go over and have a look at this Out Sunny tunnel. He's still up. Still up. Only by the grace of God, though, to be fair. And all I'm using this for now is a bit of a dumping ground and a workshop to sort wood out and try and finish off the other tunnel. Also holds all the bird feed. Picked up another lot of 9cm pots from the local garden centre recycling tip. Yeah, just tools, and that's it. And I mean, it's weird, isn't it? It gets so hot that your fat balls melt or go squidgy. Anyway, that's by the by. Oh, hey, look at this. Is this the most pathetic garlic harvest you've ever seen in your life? I think there's one that actually, but it's garlic, isn't it? It was the first thing I ever planted up here, funnily enough. So that's that. And the show potato. Peaked too early. Died off, so I've cut it all back. So it's just going to sit in the bucket now until it's garden show time, and they tip it up, and we see what's in there. The tray that I had a lot of onions on, it's just storage now. And the garlic were in these Temu felt bags, and to be fair, they were brilliant. No problems, didn't rip. Happy days. So the structure is holding up. It's blown around a lot. But there we go. Anyway, on this beautiful evening, I'm going to sit in my chair now and watch the sunset. I think it's going to be a stunning, stunning evening. Well, I hope everybody's had a great weekend. is loving their gardening as much as me. That's it. Cheers and gone.